Is how I prepared my hobby spaghetti this night. So crunchy, yummy. Hot water, add to salt, then you put in the spaghetti. Look how when I was putting it in that shiver, you see it was so light, single. It was not sticky because I allowed the water to boil. And when you cook your spaghetti, make sure the water is boiled. You add the salt and the spaghetti and make sure it's not sticky. When it becomes sticky, it does not give you the vibes you want in the spaghetti. After then, I bring in my little, just you can see just 2 pinch of garlic, add with crayfish and pepper, fresh pepper, makes this stew more sweet and then fresh and delicious. After pounding my pepper and crayfish and my garlic, here comes my green pea, well cut. I cut off the hair, those hair that look somehow sticky and then sharp like a sharp object. I cut them off. You can see it was so greenish, a greenish veggie, nutritious for your health. When you are eating, I always tell you, eat healthy. Let good health be your consciousness. Make sure anything you are eating as a human, make sure they are all healthy conscious. They are all healthy wise for you and your family. Eat healthy, make sure your family eats healthy. Having good food, eating healthy makes your family look healthy and good. Here comes my garbage. I have to smash the garbage bit by bit. I pinched it very small. If you want to enjoy garbage, make sure you cut it very choppy like this. You see how I cut them? I cut them big, then I turn it. I cut it very choppy to give me what I want. Here comes my carrots. Wow, my carrot vibes. I don't play with it when it comes to my spaghetti. When my obi eat this dish, you just the colonna. So you come for nice mommy just says, I love you. Just they kiss me because I dey give them the vibes when they want for him spaghetti. Spaghetti day, but spaghetti past spaghetti. This one, Obi eat and look me for face. Give me a peck. Mommy says you can cook. That is one of the things I love about my wife. I'm proud of you. Thank you, sir, for loving and appreciating the God's given gift God has given to you. Here comes the garbage. After I don't cut, I will throw on one side. I want to show you how I take cut the garbage. You see as I take cut them. I cut them, then I come enter my onions, cut my onions, cham 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 cham. That's how I cut my onions, cham cham cham. Here comes the oil. I don't like cooking my spaghetti with much oil. Too much of oil can even cause you malaria, making the food to be looking somehow clutchy and not really giving you the vibes you want. Just little oil. When you put the little oil, you pour your onions. Let that oil is bleach very well. Let the oil drawn very well. Let your oil, give you that hotness to give you the real vibes you want in that stew. When that oil have done very well, I pour in my onions. You can see how they are dancing at Jasco in the pot. The oil and the onions are dancing at Jasco. Here come the pepper and crayfish I grounded. The pepper, the crayfish, and the garlic I grounded together. You can see after the oil and onions have done very well, I have to add in this crayfish, pepper, and then garlic so that they will marry very well. When your spices marry very well, it gives you the crunchiness, the sweetness, the appetizing you want in the food. One thing about this cooking of food, it's all about having common sense. Cooking good food is all about having common sense. You have common sense, the way you do things with common sense. You apply those formula in cooking, you get the vibes you want. You begin to make your husband the colo. When he there for office, now about you, they think, my husband called me this night around 5:30, honey, I'm coming back to work by 6:30. What we prepare for me? I say, what do you want? I want that kind of spaghetti where they cook. Here comes the sachet tomatoes I use. I prefer using this Topisco because it's very nice. It have good taste. There are fake tomatoes in the market, and I prefer using the sachet one because I'm not cooking much. Cooking the big one, thin one will be so much on the what I want to cook, and I'll not let the tomatoes be much on it. So when the oil and the onions have blend well, I put in my pepper, crayfish, and my garlic. Here comes the sachet tomatoes. After I put it, I see that the stew was so thick. I don't want it to be thicker. I know what I want. I want a very crunchy, a very nice dish that gives that vibes of enjoyment. Immediately I put in my tomatoes, I just to let it to blend and marry together. Here comes those things you saw me slicing: the green pea, the carrot, and the cabbage. I was cutting initially. Now after the tomatoes have boiled well, I have to match in the cabbage, the green pea, and the carrots. When I put them in, I have to stir and stir and stir so that they will all marry well. Whenever you are cooking your food in your house, be it soup, be it spaghetti, be it jollof rice, make sure your your combinations of combos used to cook your food are marrying together. There comes the taste of the food you are cooking to your family. Now, after putting the carrot, the cabbage, and the green pea together, I have to match them. I have to turn them, let all of them marry the tomatoes and the onions and pepper. I want them to steam. I left them for some time to steam. You can see after letting it to steam for some time, I have to pour in my salt. Let the salt bring out the taste. And whenever you're putting your salt, please don't use much of salt in your food because salt can increase your BP or your becoming hypertensive. So reduce using salt. Salt is not much good for your body. Just a pinch of salt. Be conscious of the salt you put in your food because this salt these days you are eating, they can be so funny. The things we eat these days is only God that saves us. Can't you see the high rate of kidney, heart disease, heart failure? So be cautious of the salt you eat. Don't eat much salt. Don't eat anyhow Maggie. For me, I prefer Terra and Onga. Which one do you use in your house? Let's chat together in the comment section. I know the kind of Maggie you use in your house. For me, the kind of seasoning I use, I don't use Maggie. I prefer using this Terra or Onga or this one they call No. They are nice. After they have married together, I put my Terra season I used. After matching them, they are all mashed well. Here comes the spaghetti. You see how it is so one. Just single one. After pouring it, then I have to start turning and turning and turning and turning. When you turn and the whole thing they enter. That's so this thing they aromatic for my whole compound. The whole people for flats they say who they cook this kind of sweet spaghetti. Now Mama Success, we know that woman now chief cook, the Nature's Kitchen, now him be her name. That woman her kitchen now the Nature's Kitchen. Now that place go the hear better aroma they come from the Nature's Kitchen. They know me as the Nature's Kitchen for my environment because anytime I enter kitchen, say the Nature's Kitchen don't enter. Now the Nature's Kitchen be this so if you never subscribe. We welcome you to the Nature's Kitchen. Subscribe. If you are newly married, join this beautiful group of people called the Nature's Kitchen. We will teach you how to cook better food for your husband. In this Nature's Kitchen, we will teach you the best. Any question you have, come to our comment section. Ask us. We will give you answer. Anything you don't understand about cooking, come to the Nature's Kitchen. We'll give you orientation. We'll teach you how to cook. If you just marry new in a family, you go learn how to cook better food. Come to the Nature's Kitchen. Nature's Kitchen give you the best vibes, the best updates for you to cook the best for your husband. You are welcome. Subscribe now. Tell us thank you. See the face of the food after we don't do everything, don't marry together. So sweet and beautiful.